What does a skink's tail have in common with Robert Redford? They are both excellent actors. Skinks, like many of their lizard cousins, can easily discard their tail when threatened by enemies. When this happens, the tail begins wiggling frantically about to attract the attention of the other animal. After all, a tail that scoots along the ground is much more interesting than one that just lies there. The skink's enemy becomes fascinated by the tail and forgets about everything else. It tries to catch the tail. But usually the tail squirms under leaves and escapes the danger. Frustrated, the skink's enemy goes elsewhere in search of food. Meanwhile, the skink has taken advantage of the show to put on by the tail to hide. When he is sure the coast is clear, the skink returns to look for his tail. But when he finds it, he doesn't try to put it back on. Nature will soon grow another one for him. What the skink needs is food that he has stored there in the form of fat. So the skink proceeds to eat his own tail. Now he has enough nourishment to last until his new tail grows large enough to begin storing more fat. Skinks not only like food, they also like heat. Many of them live in the desert. The skinks, also sometimes called sandfish, because they seem to be swimming through the loose sand, so rapid is their motion. But many of them are not rapid enough to escape one of the most common enemies, the desert Arabs, who believe the skinks have great value as medicine. Arabs scoop the skinks out of the sand, roast them, grind them into powder, and then mix the remains with dates and eat the whole thing. Quite understandably, with so many creatures trying to make a meal out of it, the skink is quite shy. It spends most of its time hiding in underground burrows or under leaves. When it comes out, it is constantly on the alert for danger, hoping that its tail won't have to do another acting job. But if it does, the reward is better than an Academy Award. It means the skink will continue to live.